Stories told of a CEO of a large company who built it from the ground up, been quite successful. Multi-billionaire he was. He had several good employees in his organization, and he was a personable kind of fellow. Liked to treat his employees and take them out to eat along the way, spend some time getting to know them. Well, the head of finance, he called up one evening and said, "Bob, if you would, tell your wife I'm going to have the car come by, pick y'all up this evening, and let's go have a good steak and visit about things." Bob was excited. He always enjoyed spending time with his boss. His wife got dressed to the nines, and her and he waited for the car to pick them up. Everything was going smooth, and they arrived at the restaurant to fulfill their reservation. As they was walking to the door, the CEO stopped. Bob and his wife were in tow. They almost bumped into him and noticed he bent over and picked up a penny laying there on the sidewalk. He paused a minute. He looked at it, closed his eyes, and looked to the heavens and whispered a few things and put it in his pocket, and they proceeded. His wife, Bob's wife, was just bugged out of it. She didn't know what in the world was going on. They made it through dinner, good conversation, a few laughs, and over dessert, she couldn't hold it any longer. She said, "Sir, I noticed on the way in you stopped and bent over and picked up a penny, of all things. I understand saving things and respecting things. Well, what was that all about?" He said, "Oh my, I'm glad you asked. I come from a time that was tough building this company, and every dollar, every penny mattered. But now, when I see a coin on the ground, I always make it a point to stop and reflect. For you see, on each American coin, it says, 'In God we trust.' I always like to bend over and pick up that penny and look at the date. If it's a date within my lifetime, I try to recall that year. Maybe it was a year of struggle that I made it through. Maybe it was a year of victory when I was on top. Either way, I pause and I thank the Lord for his blessings on me and my family, my employees, and my country. So that's why I stop with every coin I see and make it a time of meditation and thankfulness to my Lord." I kind of looked at pennies on the ground another way. Used to be superstitious. They say don't pick one up if it's not if it's tails up, but tails up or tails down, it's still got those 4 words: "In God we trust." So I take it as a blessing these days. Maybe a little reminder to stop for a second and acknowledge the one that provides it all for us. Good or bad, we walk in trust.